names on these little tags and popping them on the chest for anyone to see. Who wants to start? There you go. Enjoy the music while it's on. Everybody had a good weekend? I can't remember the weekend. Does everybody remember this song from when it first came out? I was a little bit too young when it first came out.
This year,
Actually, it came out in 1980, so I was only 2 years older than that. So, this song's really just a bit of fun, just to get everybody relaxed before we start. Just a couple of things to go through. Just need to get the PowerPoint up. Okay, so got that song made everyone smile. I feel a little bit happy. And just to say a little bit about myself, who I am today. My name is Richard Clements, and I'm a digital champion here at UK Online Blackpool CBS. Today I'm your session leader, and I hope you'll enjoy everything that comes from today's actual presentation. Bit of housekeeping just to start with. We're not intending a fire evacuation today, so if you do hear the fire alarm, there are 2 exit points. You've got one just as you came in at the front, and then just outside this door there's one on the right hand side. And if anybody needs the toilet, please just go. Don't have to ask any permission. Today's session is approximately 30 minutes long, and a bit of ground rules for everyone is if everyone just have a little bit of respect when somebody's talking, let them know what they say. There might be things that you don't necessarily agree with, but we're all here to learn, and at the end of the day we're all here to have a bit of fun as well. Okay. Aim of today, to explore why digital champions are needed within our community, and to introduce a framework that can help volunteers achieve a positive, inclusive learning experience for all who access the UK Online Centres here at Blackpool CBS. Any questions? If we've got any questions during the day, please feel free to ask. Don't sit there feeling daft. I like our little friend Billy at the bottom there. And if you don't want to ask straight away at the time, we do have the parking bay just behind Sarah. And there's some post-it notes just there as well, so you can put your questions on there, and I'll try and answer them at the end of the session for you. Icebreaker time. So, today's icebreaker is called Connected. I'll move around a little bit. Okay. And the idea of this is that I'm going to start the game by talking about myself. Okay. And it's a bit about my history, where I come from, what I've done. And when somebody else identifies with it, they need to shout the word connected, so it's a bit like bingo. Okay. So if I turn around and said, I used to have a dog, and somebody else had a dog, they shout connected. And at that point, what I do then is I pass the ball string to that person, but keeping all in my hand. Okay. And then they say a little story about themselves, and then it will go around until everybody is connected in the room. Okay. So I'll start, and feel free to jump in whatever you want, and just shout connected. Okay. So my name's Richard Clements. I come from Yorkshire. I used to play the organ, and I actually went to grade 4 on the organ as well. I've got a sister.
connected.
Okay, so I pass that to you.
My name's Penny Lake. I also have a sister who for some reason doesn't like me very much, and I find that very strange. I was born in Blackpool.
Connected. Harrow.
My name's Julie. I was born in Blackpool. Went to
Revel Primary School, Revel Junior School, and then I had to move and went to Baines Primary School and really didn't like it. Then I went to St George's High School, and when I left I went to college in Ansdell to study health and social care. After doing that I started my nurse training at Blackpool Victoria Hospital. Got right near the end of it, really enjoyed it, and quit because I didn't enjoy it at the last minute because I lost my ground.
Okay. Oh, very great. There we go. Okay. I too have lost my nan. Because that's where we was up to. Many years ago, she looked after me as a child. And so I was very close to her. Growing up in Birmingham, which I know nobody here will have anything to do whatsoever. I now currently work in Blackpool. Oh, there we go.
So my name is Sarah. I was born in Southport Hospital. I've got an older brother. I have a son.
Connected. My name is I, and I've got a son, and his name is Gibson, and his name after a guitar. I've got 4 children, and my son is like rugby. He loved to dance, and he went out the other night. He went to Samuel, and he enjoyed it. And he said, "Oh, Mum, I love dancing really, and I'm looking forward to like a dancing lesson in Blackpool." So I did say, "Yeah, all right, yeah. Let's just get things sorted first, you know." So they've asked me, "Mum, what can I do?" My youngest, and I said, "Well, I think you can go on lessons like dancing." So my
Connected. As a child, I actually used to do ballroom and Latin dancing. Okay.
Oh, connected.
Who wants to go? There you go.
I used to go to Elmsley Girls' School, and part of what those parents that sent their children to those private schools used to think was that you needed a lot of finesse in a lot of areas. So they used to send me to ballroom dancing in Lytham, but the only reason I ever used to want to go was there's loads of boys there, but really in hindsight they were really wet boys going there. No, well they would because, oh no, that's terrible, but these boys were.
When I was sent to ballroom dancing because it was considered a girly thing to do and I wasn't very girly, the boys that were there were not very wet actually, they were quite fit when I went, and that was the only reason that I used to enjoy going because I used to see this lad called Simon who was really tall.
Well, my name is Simon, but I haven't done Latin or ballroom dancing. What should I do? Okay, I have.
Did you used to stand on the edge of the dance floor?
No, I used to do many other sorts of things, none of which would be really suitable for any occasion. Okay, what else? Okay,
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have a few half brothers and sisters, or what we would class half brothers and sisters, and we have grown apart because distance apart from one another is very great.
Connected. Okay. I actually am got a half sister myself, and she lives very far away. She's really interested that
I have a sister who lives very far away. She lives in Las Vegas, so I'm kind of lucky that
Oh,
way.
connected. I have a whole complete family who are American, so one half of my family are American.
Connected.
Great.
My daughter said, "Oh, I didn't realise I've got an American dad."
fabulous.
Yeah, and I said, "No, he's not American, he's English." But he's white. All they thought, because you've got a white skin, you are American. So she was saying very classmate,
oh, do you know what? My dad is fantastic and he's from America. I said, no, you're from England. So they thought that England and America is just one same place.
Connected.
Oops.
Regarding to England maybe in one place, I used to actually think that Skegness was in Scotland, when it's not. And that's how I'm connected. We're going to finish the game there.
I still do.
We're going to finish the game there. The game really is just to get you sort of listening to each other and really sort of taking on board when somebody comes through that door the first time to register for UK Online. You've got to listen to what they're saying, you know, and try and empathise with them and relate to them in some way, just so it encourages them to come through that door. Okay. So thank you for that. I'll take all the string back from you.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Okay.
I used to think my granddad was foreign. I said to my nan, why is granddad brown and I'm not? I really thought he was foreign, but it was that wind blown from working on. He was a brickie. He looked like he was Indian.
Okay, so we'll move on just a little bit further. Okay. Briefly just then I mentioned to you about volunteers for UK Online, and when people come through the door there's a lot of different expectations. If I can just play this short clip.
Hi, I'm Kim Sweeney and I'm a digital champion.
Hi, I'm Linda Endicott and I'm a digital champion. Hi, I'm Anne Parsons and I'm a digital champion.
Hi, I'm Kim Wood and I'm a digital champion.
Hi, I'm Kate and I'm a digital champion. A digital champion is someone who helps other people to use computers and the internet.
When I first started in the role, I'd heard of UK Online centres, so I found out where our local centre was and just so happened to be across the road. So I arranged a meeting with their representative, Kim Wood. There's a terrific demand for these skills from unemployed people. A lot of unemployed people still haven't got access to the internet, haven't got computers and want to learn how to apply for jobs online basically. So it's really just blossomed.
Well, thanks to Kim putting me in touch with UK Online centres, I can now do my CV online and send it off to companies.
Digital champions help people in all sorts of different ways. Some will be helping to pick up people and giving them a lift to their computer class. Some will hand out leaflets in their nearby shopping centre. Others will actually be introducing people to a mouse for the very first time, or even setting up classes and taking laptops along to local groups and churches, care homes or other community venues. For many, the best thing about being a digital champion is they get to see people's lives changing.
I'm a digital champion because I have enabled the use of computers by opening an internet cafe within the community.
As a digital champion, the sorts of things that I do are running a class once a month for a local group. I also go around and help people in our local village learn a little bit more.
Please come in, it's great to see you.
I'm so grateful to Kate and must thank her for helping her with Skype, because we have very good friends who now live in Sweden, and it's obviously the ideal medium for speaking face to face to them, you know, whenever. It's so easy. It's absolute magic.
I'm really so grateful to Kate that she takes her free time to do this for us. She's just wonderful.
The best thing about being a digital champion is I see the achievement that people reach and attain when they walk out with those certificates, and the smile on their face is worth millions.
The teachers here are always at hand. You're never alone, and through that it's easy to pick up what you want, ask questions and proceed on.
So I came across a lady a couple of weeks ago and she said to me, this is worse than going to the dentist, and she's actually shaking. But
you know, when you can actually sit with someone, take the time, show them what they can do, and they can go out the door smiling, I think it's, you know, just job satisfaction, feeling that you're actually doing something worthwhile.
It is rewarding. You do get to know your community. You do see people go away happy that they've achieved something, and you really will get something from it yourself.
Feels like I've made a little bit of a difference to them, and they can get that same enjoyment out of passing it on to somebody else.
It's a great feeling, great internal feeling.
It's extremely rewarding to hear those success stories. You know, people have gone to work, people have made contact with friends they've not been in contact with for a long time, and it's all through online services.
Whatever you want to do as a digital champion, we're here to help you do it.
What do we think? Impressive stuff, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Can I ask a question? I'm a bit confused that you've got a chap at the job centre, but we're constantly asked, can you do CVs for people at age concern? Well, obviously we send them here, but I didn't know there was somebody actually in your job centre.
There is somebody in the job centre, but they're actually working in partnership with Blackpool CBS, so they're actually sending people across to us now, and we're working with them on their CVs.
So we still get the odd few.
They get the order coming in.
Yeah.
They maybe just get a bit confused on the way down. But yeah, that's good feedback, so we can let them know.
Can you help anybody with the CVs?
If they come in with a CV that they've already done, then we can show them how it's presented better. It's actually Kim Wood that actually does that with them as well.
Oh, does he?
So they can book like a one-to-one session with Kim, and they can do that with them. So just come in, see the guys in front counter.
Would you do that with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so after that video, did we feel inspired?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. The program that we use is called Go On. Okay, it's actually an internet-based program. Okay, and the most thing that we want anybody to do is just to come in and do it. Just have a go. You know, a lot of people are scared before they can walk through the door, wondering what's going to happen because they've never been into this sort of environment. But a lot of people ask why. Okay, so why? So the UK has a population of over 62 million. Okay, how many internet users do you think there are? Okay, and you've got a couple of options. Do you think it is 42 million, 28 million, 40 million, or 56? Any ideas? So some people think it's 28. That's been right. Any other guesses?
40.
Do you think it's 40?
I'm not sure.
Layla, what do you think, Sarah?
28 possibly.
28 again? Bridget?
Yeah, I think around 40 because I think this is like from your service, like the older generation can really benefit from it. So for younger generation it comes natural, but for the older generation, so considering that, I say 40.
You think 40 as well? Simon?
I think I'll go for 28.
28? Penny?
28.
28. Zari?
I said 40.
40?
28.
28. Okay. To reveal the answer. The answer is 40 million. Well, that's 40 million.
Shocks me.
Quite a high number, and to say that we've got a population of 62 million, 40 million people are actually using the internet all the time. Now, out of that 40 million, 30 million of us use the internet every single day. Okay. The UK has some of the cheapest broadband prices available. 7 million of us have sold something on eBay, and half of all leisure and travel is now booked online. But the most important one, which really gets to me, is that 7 million job adverts last year were placed on the internet.
Wow.
So if we can think that there's some people that are not online and missing out on those 7 million job adverts. Okay. Next question is, how many people in the UK do you think have never been on the internet? At a random guess, anyone?
3.
3. 3? Anyone else? 20 million. 7 or 7 million?
7 million.
Stick
Oh, I'm changing mine to 22.
22.
Yeah, about 20.
20. Okay. I'm not going to give you the answer straight away. Okay, what I want to do, has anybody actually heard of an initiative called Race Online UK?
No.
Okay. Race Online UK is actually an initiative set up by the government, but they've actually got a lady called Martha Lane Fox, who is actually the digital champion for the UK. Okay. And in a mission statement she made last July when she was appointed, she said that there are 10 million people in the UK who have never been online and already missing out on a big consumer saving, access to information and education. Okay. People will be even more isolated and disadvantaged as government and industry are expanding ever faster into digital-only services. We must change our mindset from one that shields people from using the internet to one that helps empower them to get online and enjoy all the benefits. So she's actually quite an experienced lady. She's actually one of the co-founders of lastminute.com. So she knows her stuff. It's even been backed by the Prime Minister, okay, and he actually released a statement and it says, in the internet age, we need to make sure that people aren't being left behind as more and more services and businesses move online. But this issue isn't just about fairness, as Martha's work showed, promoting digital inclusion is essential for a dynamic modern economy and can help to make government more efficient and effective. Already they're moving services online, such as you can pay your council tax online, you can pay your road tax online, you can even go onto the doctors, your local doctors, and order your prescriptions online. Everything is going online.
Can I make a point to that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but it's fantastic and it's letting a lot of people otherwise would have been excluded, included. But there's also an awful lot of old people that can't access computers, still want to go into the post office and pay the bill by cash and not use online things. And there's I would imagine in Blackpool that not every family in Blackpool has internet access.
Very true. Very true.
Do you know what I mean? And that's all very good and it's all wonderful, but there's still going to be people that are left out and can't use online. So, you know, it's, I don't know.
About keeping up with the technology, as long as, as a prime example there, I've received stuff from people on this course, but my system is that old I can't read it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a
So
prime
you-
example of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's there, but I can't read
You
it.
can't read it.
Yeah.
I had a lady yesterday come up to me and she said, why should everything go online? She said, what happened to face-to-face contact? You know, and there is that side to it, but what we're trying to do here is because everything is going online, we're just trying to promote it and give people skills in order so that, you know, they're not all excluded. Some people that have got severe disabilities are going to need other people to go online for them, you know, but it's just about access and creating awareness. Okay. Back to the question, how many people in the UK have never used the internet? Can anybody remember?
10 million.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic.
She is the very good.
She's like
Well done.
human internet.
Bridget's Google.
She is. Out of that 10 million adults, okay, that have never used the internet, we've got 3 main groups that research shows that a large proportion of them, 4 million, are among the disadvantaged. So it touches on what you just said, Julie. 39% are over 65. Okay, so that's nearly 40% out of this 4 million that have never been online. Okay. 38% are unemployed. When you think back to the other slide, you said that 7 million job adverts were placed online. So that means that 38% have never even seen them. Okay. And then the last one is 19% of families and children.
How sad that is.
Pardon?
That's really sad, I mean from the children's point of view, but
Definitely.
they start with a disadvantage.
Especially with education at school, because a lot of it is saying go on and research online.
No, they
you know,
can't.
and they
But
can't.
Blackpool have had a scheme. Manny's got a laptop for his school and
All
there's
right.
like a small charge for it. Not a laptop, a notepad.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't really expensive and she's got a notepad now. But if she was in a home that couldn't afford the internet at home, it'd be a waste of time.
One of the initiatives that the government is setting up with what Martha Lane is actually doing is that through the UK Online Centres, families can actually buy computers for £98. Which will give them the basic access to the internet.
Scheme as well.
It's really good. You know, they are doing things, but it's all about getting everybody knowing what's out there, and not everybody knows that. You know, who would think you can buy a computer for £98? You go into most shops and it's £300-400 just for the basic. You know, so it's just about getting that out there. Right. Okay. A bit of an exercise for you. What I'm going to do is put you into pairs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So if we go in twos, okay. Let's think about the 3 different areas. First one I'm going to give out, I'll give to Simon and Zach. And your case study is about those that are aged over 65, and your lady's called Mary. Okay. The second case study is about the unemployed, and I'm going to give that to Sarah and Bridget. Okay. And then finally, the last one, what I found is the young families and single mums. Okay. You can use the tables on the either side of the room. I've got some pens on here if you need them. But what I want you to do before you move is, on the inside of the body, I want you to write how you think that person would feel before they walk through the door at UK Online. Okay. What sort of feelings are going on inside? On the outside, I want you to think about the questions that they've probably got before they come in. Okay. So you've got 5 minutes. Off you go. Okay. And if you need any help, give me a shout. As I say, you've got pens on here, guys, if you need them. Think about those times when you first went to school and how you felt, or when you maybe first went to your first job. Those first times you joined a class and you wondered if people were going to like you. If you got the older category, are you going to mix with people? Is it all full of young people?
Is this for me?
Not even the cost of the cost is free, it's only the cost of the ticket.
So remember, it's the feelings on the inside and any questions on the outside. How are we doing? Fantastic. Yeah, definitely. We're doing alright? Yeah. Do you want me to look? Be careful what you do, because you're going to have to bring back to us in a few minutes.
That's okay. Yeah.
So what kind of questions?
How are we doing?
Questions back.
Just a couple of minutes left.
How was
What does it mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. This language means.
Imagine now you're 60.
Imagine me being 60.
So we've done the feelings on the inside, make sure you have the questions on the outside, guys.
So I would feel.
Just a minute to go.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm going back to
You okay?
what how do you
Got some questions before they actually come through the door. What do you think some questions they've got? Okay, so when you're ready, come back to the centre just as we was before. How do we find that? Kind of easy or hard? How do we think? Found it alright. So our out of your pairs, if you just want, we'll go around each pair, and if one of you tell me about the inner feelings and one of you tell me about the questions. So start with Bridget and Sarah.
Okay.
What case study did you get?
Oh, we had the Tom who's unemployed, and he said that he might be embarrassed about coming along, he might feel confused, anxious, he might have low confidence in his own ability, worried, he might feel a bit stupid,
Yeah.
a bit awkward about coming.
He might be resentful of coming because he's been sent off the job.
Because he's sent from the job centre. Yeah, definitely.
The questions Tom might have are, will I be able to do this? Or in other words, my academic level would be enough to understand about the computers and internet.
Fantastic.
His other question might be, how will this help me to find a job? Is it really going to make a difference to my life? Or am I just wasting my time here? So these might be the questions generated.
There's our motivation going on there, isn't there? Definitely. Fantastic. So we'll move on to the next group, Simon and Zai. Who's going to do the inner feelings?
You want to do some inners? Yeah,
there you
Well,
go.
we've got Mary, who's 65 years old, and the inner feeling, she's 65, she's excited,
Fantastic.
nervous,
That's
and
what we want.
anxious. She's 65.
Okay.
And the
Questions?
Questions were, is this for me? What does this type of language mean? Am I too old? Where am I going to do this? Why am I doing this? What is all this about? When am I going to be able to do this? And what the hell is this?
Where's the toilet? Very good, very good. Okay, last group, what case did you
got
get?
Paul, a married young mum. Inner feelings, we said that guilt because she's leaving the children and she's not at home doing what she should be doing, and probably guilt because her husband wants to know where she's going to do this course. Nervous. She feels stupid because the children are already whizzing all over the internet and cutting and pasting, and she can't do it. She's confident. I've said nervous, haven't I?
Yeah.
She's not really sure what her goals are, and we said the questions would be, because she's got a brand new baby, around the childcare facilities, what's the cost going to be? Even if the course is free, can she afford the bus fare to get here? Because they're on a low income, obviously. And what qualification, and can she use it when she's finished?
So out of that exercise, what it's trying to promote is that before someone comes through that door, if we can think about things that they're possibly feeling on the inside, and also the questions that they might have, we may be able to answer those questions without them actually having to ask them. Because half the time, a lot of people sit, like you did when you was at school, you want to ask a question, sometimes you feel stupid. So if we can sort of think beforehand and then answer those questions, and when we relate to them, the first exercise about being connected, you'll find common ground with people, and you'll start to learn what sort of things they might have, what sort of questions they might have. Okay. What do you think? Do you think that would work? Fantastic. So we're going to move on a little bit. Okay. Some statements are going to come up. Okay, I'll read them out to you. I just want you to have a little think about them. Okay. Start with the top one. Rural and coastal areas have the highest concentrations of older residents who don't use the internet. The north of England urban areas of Scotland and South Wales have the highest concentrations of working age people, so that people are actually at work who are offline. Okay. 48% of disabled people are offline, which I find amazing. Which, why should they be? What's different to me, what's different to Simon, what's different to Julie? Everybody should be online. Okay. 40% of those living in households earning an income of less than £11,500 do not use the internet, compared to only 4% of those with income over 30k.
That
goes back to what you were saying. Yeah.
Just really don't.
Yeah. There's a lot of issues there, and you touched on it earlier. Why shouldn't people have those computers?
Well, they should, shouldn't they?
It's a big thing that definitely the government wants to promote. It's all about inclusion. It's all about inclusion. Okay. What is the government doing? Well, they are doing something. Not quite sure what all the time, but here's a couple of things that they are doing. Okay. £30 million in government funding has been put in place to support the community training and access network for UK online centres. Now, we want more money, of course, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a start. The launch of the Race Online 2012 Partnership Programme has gathered commitments from 900 partners to get 1.7 million people online by the end of the Olympic year, which is next year. Okay. Now, they actually are well on the way, because when this statement was actually released back in July last year, it was 10 million, but we're already approaching 9 million. Okay, so we're nearly an extra million people online. Back on. The government manifesto summarised it quite lengthy, but you can research it online. I can give you the information on that if you want it. Okay. The manifesto for a network nation challenges people and organisations in every sector and in every corner of our country to work together to inspire, encourage and support as many people as possible to get online by the end of the Olympic year. It is our ambition that by the end of Parliament that everyone of working age should be online and no one should retire without web skills. Do we think it's achievable?
I'm not online now.
You're not online?
No.
Do you know where you can get access to online?
Yeah, I've used words. Or on my phone.
On your phone? A lot of people do it on their phone these days.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't have it. I don't want it in me.
You don't want it?
No. And if I need to book a holiday, I'll go somewhere else and do it.
Go to somebody else's house.
Yeah.
But the point is that you don't necessarily have to have a computer. You know, if you know somebody that's got a computer, you include them by letting them use the facility. Okay. How are we going to achieve this? Okay, years of research indicates that the same three factors prevent people from getting online, which are lack of. You've had quite a lot of thoughts already on why people are not going to be online. Somebody mentioned motivation, somebody mentioned money. But the main three reasons for coming in are motivation, access, which is why this UK Online is committed to the 2012 programme, and skills. Now, that last one, everybody thinks that you have a skill to work a computer. A lot of it's about remembering what to do, so it's about getting their fears, you know, as they come through that door and reducing them, saying it's not about skill, it's just about learning how to use it. A bit like using your washing machine, learning how to use your television. It's just something that comes second nature eventually.
Well, mine is self-taught, but that is about having confidence to
Self-taught, definitely. You know, and you maybe didn't have somebody that could, you know, encourage you or inspire you or give you a reason to do it.
I did an MVQ in computers at work, and I'm still with it. I just do email. I've mastered cut and paste now in Word. But if I was to go for a job that said that I needed such and such a computer skills, it wouldn't be strong, because if they went in and said, I want you to do a spreadsheet on this, this and this, I couldn't do it unless somebody showed me.
I've got a qualification in ECTL on it that I have to do at uni, but again, if someone asked me to do a spreadsheet, I'm going to do it. I have to do it to get the qualification because I don't use it all the time.
If somebody came and showed you, you know, they came to your home and you said, I don't know how to do a spreadsheet, and they spent maybe 10, 15 minutes just going through the basics, would that give you confidence?
Yes, it would probably just refresh my memory to do it.
And that's what digital championship is all about. It doesn't mean that they have to come to a centre like UK Online. It means that if you know your next door neighbour that's got some skills, they're a digital champion because they're going to help you get online. You know, that's what it's all about. Even if you just teach them how to switch it on, you are a digital champion. This is where we come in. We just touched on it there as volunteers. Three main areas. We're here to inspire more people to try the internet, to encourage people to go online and reward them for doing so. Now, the rewards, it's not necessarily money, it's you teach them how to use the computer, and and they get that first job because they apply for it online.
Fantastic.
There's no big reward really, is there?
Definitely not.
If you've got granddad who's got relatives in Scotland because he lives down in Devon, and you can speak to somebody on Skype, if you've shown him how to use Skype, it's another reward, something that you can't put a price on.
There's a lady that goes to Highfield because they have a computer suite there.
Alright.
And she's 92 and she goes on Skype to speak to her grandkids in New
Fantastic.
Zealand.
I don't even know what Skype is.
You don't know what Skype is?
I have no idea
It's
what
like
Skype is.
face-to-face video call.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah.
If you've got the internet, it's free. So it means, you know, if you've got relatives here, there and everywhere, you can see them.
You have to know how to download Skype though to get it.
You do?
You need a digital champion.
You need a digital champion, and that's what we're all here for. But Skype, it really is easy, and it's free. That's the other thing. You know, if you've got the internet, there's no other cost going out there for you. Okay. How will this course help me as a volunteer achieve this and promote digital inclusion? Okay. Right at the beginning, you heard a song called Disco. Everybody thought that was a little bit of fun, but there's actually a message behind that. Okay. And disco is all about having fun. And that little guy there shows us. What does disco mean?
Well, digital. Oh, discovery.
I'll read it out to you. Through discovery, we can promote inclusion by supporting and communicating with our community, giving them new opportunities. Okay, so over the next 5 sessions, we're going to be looking through this. We're going to be looking at discovery. Think about those questions before they come through the door. When they're here, think about questions that you think that they're not asking you. Inclusion, just by asking those questions or telling them the information, we're including them. Supporting and communicating come together. If we're supporting them and we're communicating in a language that they understand, instead of click on the icon, you know, double click.
Yeah,
What does double click mean? Some people don't know what double click means.
Go on the icon.
You know, communicate in a way that they understand. I tend to say to people, click. Right, click. I go, double click like Morse code. And they go, oh right, yeah, okay. So it's just about finding ways that they can do that. And in doing that, we're going to give them all opportunities. Okay. Just one final clip to show you, and I think you'll like it. You can come to the UK Online Centre, and it is based on income. If you're a low income earning family, then it's to help them get online. But I mean, there are packages outside, you know, in the main stores where they'll offer you, if it's possible, they'll offer you an online hire purchase offer, you know, to upgrade. In some cases, if you take your laptop in, they'll actually give you an upgrade price on it, you know, they'll give you an exchange price for it.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions at all?
I'm just interested in that video clip, like who put that together?
Who put it together? It's actually Kim
Got
Wood.
no preparation for you.
Wasn't me, no. I can't take the credit for that, but it was Kim Wood, who's actually the project worker at UK Online, who actually runs the whole programme.
She's done a good job.
Done a very good job.
I was supposed to be on that video, I was gutted. I had to go and
Oh,
train.
bless you.
It was like, oh, come on, we're filming today. I was like, oh, I'm training.
Any other questions at all? No? Okay. So all that remains for me today is to thank you for listening. Okay. I hope that it gives you that little bit of inspiration, even if it's your next door neighbour, to be that digital champion. You don't have to work in the UK Online Centre. And at the end of the day, think digital. Okay, thank you. Before you all go, there's actually one extra thing that I did want to give you, because it's just a little thank you to say thank you for coming, and I think you're all actually well on your way. Take a look inside. Use that.
Oh, great, I love certificate.
We can't leave door now, can we?
Oh, thank you very much.
Also inside you'll find the PowerPoint presentation, just in case you want to recap over anything that's happened in today's session. And if you've got any questions, you can always contact me here